this is the sound right here, and I'm going to just play it so you can hear it in solo. So it has a lot of the low frequency in there. It has some top frequency in there, some mid range that is not really pushed out. So what I wanted to do, the goal here is to really bring out the tone of this, and bringing that out really gave life to the music completely. So I'm going to show you what I did. I have the EQ right here, and then I'm cutting off about 160. All of the low end, I don't need it because we don't need it. The bass leaves there, the kick leaves there. And then here's the interesting thing, finding where the sweet spot is, right, for that particular instrument. What I did is around 1.5 right here, I found a very nice and sweet spot, and then I'm using a very wide band to really affect that frequency and also the surrounding frequency, and then a little deep here, and not too much, like 1.5 dB. So let me bypass, and then I'm gonna play it. So that's bringing all of a sudden now, right? Playing that in the track, you get that life, that energy, and that sweetness. That's what I'm gonna call it because it sounds good. But then that didn't end there, right? I thought, I mean, it has this sweet tone to it. How can I make it a little bit even grittier, right? So I used this lo-fi plugin here by in Pro Tools. This is default to Pro Tools. All I'm using is basically the distortion side and the saturation. So by 0.1, this goes along with, so I'm only using 0.1, and I'm going to bypass that and bring it in so you can hear. Adding saturation, distortion slightly, it's definitely impacting the sound and making it grittier. And then last but not the least, thought to, because when you see the attack of the sound is pretty obvious, pam pam. So the goal, I love to use the MV2 if I need to really compress things, right? Bring the low volume stuff up and bring the high volume stuff down so that they can meet both ways. They can meet at a good level. And the MV2 does something amazing to anything you add it to. It's a great plugin. Let's hear it in action, and then I'm going to bypass. Right. So one thing you can watch is when the note hits, right, you will see the high level here clamps down. And then as the sound is decaying, you're seeing the low level is pushing it up. That is the definition of a compressor, and that's what this is doing. Let me play it and bypass it again so you can see and also hear. So it's bringing the tail of that sound, the decay is bringing it up. So that is, let me bypass all that we've done and then bring it in. So I'm gonna play that with our bass so you can hear what the bass is doing and why we don't. It's 808 basically. Not gonna work together, clashing. Okay, now let's bring this in. Now bypass it. That sounds awesome, right? This is using EQ to basically create tone out of something. And because I've removed the low end in there because I don't need it, I'm able to send this to even take the sound further, right? Into like a verb to add more space to it. So let me engage the verb and I'm going to bypass it as well. Let me crank it up. Now it's like we've created a different instrument in the track. Let me bring the instrument in.
Lord have mercy, mercy on my soul. Wicked natures taking my control. Lord have mercy, mercy on my soul. Spirits willing, flesh just won't let go.
One more time.
Lord have mercy, mercy on my soul. Wicked natures taking my control. Lord have mercy, mercy on my soul.
All right, so that is that. I hope this was really helpful. If you haven't subscribed yet to this channel, you're missing out, because how are you gonna know? How are you gonna know when I release more videos? So I'm looking forward to seeing you on the next video. Stay blessed and have a wonderful time recording and mixing. Bye.